Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream. It's a pleasure to have you. I hope you had a good day. If you're new to the show, I cover the custom content for the Marvel Champions card game. There's a lot of it out there, a lot of very talented people out there making extra content for the game that they love. And I love to display it. I cover the custom content. I don't really cover the official content, except when I'm featuring a custom hero, I pit them against official villain. And if I'm featuring a custom villain, I pit them against an official hero. For this episode, we will be looking at the custom hero Orphan. Now I do understand that she is a DC character, and I'm up against the Wrecking Crew. I understand, but we'll just say that she's multiversal or something. I don't know. She's come across the multiverse. He's gonna have to bear with me. He's just gonna have to live with it. Now there is actually a DC mod table that has all the DC content on it, but for this one I'm going to be using this one. Cool. Alright. Orphan 212, hand size 5, 11 hit points, Bat family, assassin, because she was trained as an assassin. Orphan gains Retaliate X, where X is equal to the number of tactic upgrades you control to a maximum of 3. And Body Reading, response, after you trigger the ability of a preparation card, Ready Orphan, limit once per phase. Cassandra Kane, 3 rec, assassin, ready for anything. When deck building, you may include upgrades from aggression, protection, justice. If you do, your deck must have an equal number of upgrades across all aspects included in your deck. Which is the aspects included in your deck. And her quote is, "You smell like strawberries," which I can only assume is one of the rare occasions when she's actually spoken. I'm not too sure what that is. This custom hero is by Stranger Danger. I'm pretty sure I've had on the show before. If I haven't, then I'm ashamed. But they're a pretty well-known content creator in the community. I have had them before. Carnage was a Stranger Danger villain. So pretty excited to try Orphan. Always been a big fan of Cassandra as a character, so now, pretty unusually, I'm actually using a pre-built deck. She comes with a pre-built deck that I can only assume Strange Danger has put together. So if it's a bad deck, it's not my fault. And unfortunately, the randomizer has chosen the Wrecking Crew. They wouldn't have been my first choice to pit a brand new character against. They can be a bit of a handful, but we'll see how they go. The one bonus is I don't use the obligation card, so that's pretty sweet. Set up. Put the Day of Reckoning, Thunderstruck, pile it on, and clear the roads. Get side schemes into play. Place the active counter on Wrecker. Stage A. Advance to Stage 1B. Alright. Starts on 0 threat. 6 per person. Breakout. After step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat. If there is a tie, that I can choose. If a stage is completed, we lose the game. So I have to control threat on these side schemes because when they get to 10, They trigger an effect. So let's look at Thunderball, for example. Thunderball side scheme. This card cannot leave play while Thunderball is in play. Force response. After threat is placed here, if there is 10 or more threat here, stun each friendly character. Remove all but 3. So it goes back down to 3. But we stun all the characters. Thunderball himself has his own thing. When Thunderball schemes, place the threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. And after Thunderball attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. A similar thing for Rekka. Card can't leave play. Force response. After threats placed here, if there's 10 or more threat here, deal 2 damage to each friendly character. Remove all but 3 threat. And so on and so forth. After the threat is placed here, 10 or more, each player discards the upgrade or support they control with the highest cost. Which is pretty nasty. Pretty nasty indeed. And then, last but definitely not least, is Bulldozer. If there's 10 or more threat here, each player must discard the top 10 cards of their deck. Yeah. When he attacks, his attacks gain overkill. When he schemes, it's placed on there. He's got retaliate 1. While Rekka's attacking, he gets +2 attack if it's undefended. And Thunderballs, after he attacks, you do 1 damage. So, yeah, pretty brutal stuff. Their decks are actually up here. There's their decks. I'm going to shuffle each one. And then we're good to go. Alright, shuffle Cassandra so we know I'm not cheating. Grab 6 cards. I'm ready to rock. So I'm just going to flip straight to Orphan because her alter ego doesn't actually have any abilities. So, alright. As is tradition, I have not looked at the deck before I've started playing it. This is all brand new to me. So here's the identity cards. Halting progress. Remove X threat from a scheme where X is the number of upgrades you control. Okay. Disengage is a prep card, one of the more important threat cards. When you would take any amount of damage, discard disengage. Prevent all of that damage. Cool. And then we've got another prep card. Risk and reward. Discard risk and reward. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play engaged with themselves. And puts it into play with themselves. Each player draws 1 card. So what else we got here? Energy barrier. See, that is not a card that I would have used. Defensive stance. Lying wait. After a minion engages you, discard lying wait. Deal 3 damage to that minion. Okay. Well, let's get her upgrade. I mean, they're all upgrades, except for event. This one event. I'm not going to mulligan because, like I said, I haven't checked out her deck, so I don't know what her super important cards are. So, but considering her power abilities trigger after you trigger the ability of prep card Ready Orphan, that's pretty sweet. And if I've got tactic upgrades as well, so that's a tactic upgrade. Tactic upgrade. She also gets extra bonuses. Retaliate. So, yeah, I think it's important to get these. I'm not going to mulligan. I'm just going to get these in. Let's get these in. I mean, this is free, so boom. There we go. Might as well chuck that straight in there. And then, let's get rid of energy barrier to put in lying wait, and then and then get defensive stance to get Disengage. No. I'm going to keep defense is dead and get it. Oh, no, I'm going to keep this because I need to get rid of threat. Cool. Alright. And now... This is a pretty good combo. Pull out a minion and then immediately do damage to it. And then I lose 2 prep cards. Well, let's do that. I mean, let's trigger this. So if I thwart for 2... Alright, let's thwart 2 off of him. And then trigger risk and reward. Counter card and discard pile. Counter deck and discard pile. Do these guys even have minions? Do they have minions? I mean, I guess they do. Let's do Wreckers. Oh, there you go. Corrupt Prison Guard. Alright, so let's bring out Corrupt Prison Guard. Shuffle his deck. Okay, so I trigger risk and reward. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and puts in play engaged to them. Each player draws a card. So I've triggered a preparation card, which means I get to trigger. Ready? And I draw a card. Draw a card. Okay. And then I'm going to trigger... It's a limit once per phase, which is a shame. But now I'm going to trigger this one. Do 3 points of damage. Oh. Before I do that, let's do halting progress and put this into play. After a minion engages you, discard frightening combat, hero response. Remove X threat from a scheme. X is equal to printer's hit points, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's been triggered. And then I trigger this one to kill him. So I'm down to 1, but I mean I managed to do a whole bunch of stuff. So, and I'm ready again. So let's get rid of some more threat. For you. So 2 threat. That was a pretty good opening round. I'm happy with that. Ready, 5 cards. Okay. Okay, alright. So, villain turn. 1. After step 1, move, place 1 threat on each side scheme. 1, 1, 1, 1. and then move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat, which is Bulldozer. Bulldozer is now going to activate against me, and he's attacking for 3 plus whatever it is. I don't have any defense cards in here. No. But I do have a preparation defense card. When you take any melee damage, just prevent all of that damage. Okay. So he hasn't got the thing where he gets extra. Bullseye, the attack gains overkill. Okay. Sweet. Alright, well he hits me for... Oh, jeez. God damn. That's a lot. After Bullseye, it's actually discard 1 card. Jeez. That's pretty... I'm pretty happy to get rid of that. That was nasty. Anyway, 6. I'm going to prevent... Discard... disengage to prevent all 6 damage. Then we get an encounter card, which is from his deck, so I can't use the auto grab because it won't know where to grab it from, right? So, or does it? Let's test it out. Does it know where to grab it from? No. Alright, held hostage, attached to the active villain's side scheme. Okay, so that's you. Threat cannot be removed from an attached scheme by thwarting. The villain corresponding to the attached side scheme attacks you, then discard this card as a hero action. Okay. Alright. My turn. I don't like any of these cards. Like none of them at all. So I guess I will use strength to put out Hall of Heroes. And then no, screw Hall of Heroes. Strength will put out Counter Intelligence. And then the other two, I just don't care about them at all. I'm going to use Skilled Strike to give me +2 attack. And then I'm going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3, I guess. Yeah. And then I'm just going to discard these 2 because I just don't care about them at all. Ready and get 5 cards. Okay, what do we got here? Combat training, very cool. Also progress again. Alright, here's a new identity card, Relentless Conviction. Discard Relentless Conviction. Engage X beings and deal X damage to each enemy. I don't have any minions to engage. I'm playing solo. This is a determination card. What? May include upgrades from aggression. Okay, so her aspect, her chosen aspect is determination. Cool. Alright. Threat. 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 And then the highest threat is still Bulldozer, so he'll be attacking. Don't have any defensive type stuff, so I'll just defend. I'm definitely going to get hit. Oh, jeez. 5. He just absolutely hammers. So 3. Then the encounter card is Leading the charge. When revealed, discard the top X cards of your deck where X where X is Bulldozer's attack. It's 3. Place 1 threat on Bulldozer's side scheme for each different card type. Okay, so we discard 3 cards. Okay, so it's 2 different types. So he gets 1, 2. Okay, my turn. Actually, I can prevent that. I'm going to use counterintelligence to prevent that 2 threat. So prevent is not removal, which means I get to ready. Okay. I'm not going to use this. So I might as well use this to pay for so use those 2 to pay for combat training. Yeah, this deck, this pre-made deck's no good for me. It's got a whole bunch of minion killing, and there's stuff all minions in this villain thing. It's let me down. I've got a whole bunch of cards in here I'm just never going to use. I think I should quickly whip up a new deck. I'll keep going. I'm intrigued. She might be able to pull it off regardless. And then yeah, I can't afford either of these. They both cost 2. So attack for 2. Let's get rid of this guy as quickly as we can. Like, he keeps hitting me for 3. Ready. I'm just gonna I'll keep him. Get 3 cards. Okay, that's again another card that's of no use to me. They don't have any side schemes other than the ones that they've got. So it'd be maximum 4, and by then I've won the game anyway. So this deck's no good. Well, I mean, I'm sure the deck's perfectly fine, but not against this scenario. Okay, let's see, here we go. 1, and then 1, 1, 1, 1. He's still the one with the most, so he's now attacking me. I'll defend. 3 plus... Oh, there's a minion. So it looks like they've all got a corrupt prison guard in here. Okay. So 3 plus 0 is 3, so I still get hit for 1. And a encounter card. Oh. There we go. And it is Buddy System. When revealed, choose the villain whose sight scheme has the least threat. So it's either one of these 2. Reveal the top card of his deck, top 2 cards instead if it's the only villain in play. So I get to choose. So I'll choose Wrecker. So Wrecker gets an attachment attached to Wrecker. Okay, I'm gonna check it over here. Cool. Alright, my turn. I don't get to ready this turn, but that's alright. I want to use number of upgrades you control. So I'm going to use energy to put the armor in play. Oh. So I now control 2 upgrades. So now I can use these 2 to remove 2 threat. Which is not very energy efficient, but it is what it is. let's get it off the main scheme. Ready, 5 cards. Okay. Escape plan. Preparation. After you remove all threat from a scheme, discard escape plan. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Non-lethal. Deal 5 damage to enemy. Deals 7 damage instead if the enemy is not engaged with you. Okay. Alright. Threat. So he's still the lead one. So he's attacking. I'm defending. I'm going to give myself, take 1 damage to get +1 defense. He's attacking for 3 + 2 is 5. So I take 2. And the encounter card is Get Wrecked. The villain whose side scheme has the least threat attacks you. So it's a choice of these two. So what does he do when he attacks? After he attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. While attacking, he gets +2 attack if it's undefended. Okay, we'll take it from Thunderball. He's doing 1 plus a boost. Move the active counter to the villain with the least threat on your side scheme. That villain schemes. Okay. So he did 1, and then he does an extra 1 for each character you control. Then this goes to him, and he schemes. When Thunderball schemes, place the threat on your side scheme instead of the main scheme. So he schemes for 3 plus a boost. What? So 1, 2, 2, 3. So he doesn't go to his 10, but now he's got another boost effect. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. Which should now be Wrecker. If you're in hero form, that villain attacks you after this attack. That attack does not get a boost card. So he just attacks me for 2, but because I'm undefended, he gets +2, 4, so I'm dead. I got absolutely hammered. Orphan is not designed for this villain scenario. Just doesn't work. But I'm so intrigued about. I want to play her again because I think she's cool. So I'm just gonna swap the villains out. It just didn't work. Which is a shame, because I do like this scenario. It's pretty cool. So let's just get all this stuff out of the way so it can... Let's see if it actually manages to recall. Okay, ready? It worked! This comes back. Oh, sexy. Sexy. Alright. So, let's try a different villain scenario. And let's try Orphan again. I don't think that was Orphan's fault. I really don't. I think she's cool. I think it was just not the right villain setup. So let's put the Wrecking Crew back in, and we'll come back to them another day. Let's spin that wheel. Well, that's not happening. The randomizer just said Thanos. I'm not doing that. That's just not happening. Mutagen formula. Okay. Okay. Haven't done that one for a while. I'm intrigued. Okay, mutagen formula. Let's see how we go. Put a goblin, throw a minion into play, engage with each player, shuffle the encounter deck. Alright, so let's put standard in there. Let's put our obligation in there. And let's put the gimmicks in there. Give it a shuffle. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Draw 6. Wait, did I finish everything on here? Oh, I didn't get a 1B. When completed, in play order, each player not engaged with a gold minion must discard 3 cards in the encounter deck and put the first gold minion in the cards when the play engages them. Okay, starts on 2. Alright. When he attacks and damage you, place round through the main scheme. Alright, okay. I think this is better suited. Okay, and he's got guard. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got. After you defeat an enemy, discard calculator, shuffle 2 prep cards from this card into your deck. Okay. Defensive stance. Okay. Relentless conviction. Right. Frightening combatant. Well, I can't do that because they've already engaged. I'm not going to mulligan because, again, I don't really know what to grab. So let's just get these free ones out. So free. Genius will pay for defensive stance. And then energy barrier will pay for. That's pretty good. I got 4 upgrades out in one shot. Pretty happy with that. So she has retaliate 1, 2, 3, 4. So maximum 3. So she has retaliate 3. And if I trigger an ability of a prep card, I get to ready her. So I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to thwart for 2. Try and keep this under control. And then ready and get a new hand. Alright. I feel a lot better about this. There's still cards in here I wouldn't use. Like that Hall of Heroes thing. It's just a hopeless card. I just don't get it. I've never seen anybody use it properly. I don't understand it. But the other cards in here, the Guardians of the Galaxies and stuff, there's like Clayface and this will work. This will work. All right, let's see. 1. Goblin attacks me. He's attacking for 2. Now, what have I got? So retaliate says that I get it even as soon as they attack me. They don't actually have to hit me. They just have to attack me. Yeah, after they're attacked. Okay. I'm going to take it because the defensive stance is going to help me out. So 2 plus nothing. So defensive stance will trigger. Prevent 3 of that damage and then retaliate. 1, 2, 3. Retaliate 3 hits him back. This guy then attacks. I'm just gonna take it, and then retaliate 3 kills him. Thanks, buddy. See this now. Now I'm feeling better about this. This is. I think she's cool, man. I think she's cool. This is more suited. All right. That's it. Oh no. I didn't even look in my hand to see if she had any things that could help her, but I don't think she really needed to, really. Yeah. And then encounter card is Villain Schemes. He didn't damage me, so he doesn't get the threat on the main scheme. But he now schemes. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. My turn. Let's see. What can we do here? What can we do here? We've got options. We have got options. Let's use counterintelligence to put escape plan into play. And then let's use Batwoman. Let's go to the top 10 cards from the deck. Search the top 10 cards for a minion. Okay, so search 10. So who we got? Goblin Soldier, Goblin Thrall, Goblin Thrall. And that bloody glider. Alright, so there's the 2 options from the top 10. Let's put him back. Put Goblin Thrall into play. And then trigger, after a minion engages you, discard frightening combat. Remove X threat from a scheme where X is equal to that minion's printed hit points to a maximum of 5. So 1, 2, 3. And then what else? Let's remove that last threat. And trigger escape plan. After removal from a scheme, discard escape plan. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Which readies me because of the preparation card. And I do 4 damage. this is not an attack, so I can do it straight to Green Goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he's got guard, so I can't attack Green Goblin, but I can still do damage to him. And then these two ladies will kill this guy. Now I want these 2 cards, so I'm going to keep them. So ready, and then get 3 cards. Alright. I'm cool with this. Threat. He attacks. Do I have any defensive stuff? No. So Orphan will defend. 2 plus nothing, so she takes no damage. We get an encounter card. Oh, and I retaliate back for 2. Oh man. Goblin Knight. Elite Goblin. After Goblin Knight attacks you, discard 1 card from the encounter deck. I took no damage, so I don't trigger his ability. Okay. My turn. Let's... Oh wait, Oh, no, I haven't defeated anybody. I could have triggered this before when I defeated the minion. I should have done that. But anyway, I'll leave it for this guy. So he's got 7 hit points. That's a lot, dude. That is a lot. Let's get Spoiler and Skilled Strike to put out. No. Spoiler and Team Build Exercise. And Skilled Strike will pay for Clayface. Angela will hit this dude for 2. Clayface will hit him for 2. And I can't trigger anything, so I can't ready Orphan. So reset, get 4 cards. Okay. What do I get? My vest. There's the thwart card. Last resort. Is that Bats wearing armor? When a Bat family character you control would take any amount of damage, place 2 threat on the main scheme and discard last resort. Prevents 6 of that damage. Wow. There. He attacks. Angela will defend. So he hits for 3. She's dead. This guy then attacks. I'll defend with Groot. Hits for 2. After he defends against an attack, heal 2. And then we get an encounter card, which is When revealed, choose either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face down boost card. Yep, I'll spend 2 resources. My turn. Oh wait, what does it say? After Goblin Knight attacks you, discard 1 card from the encounter deck. If the card is a Goblin minion, put it in play, engage with you. Okay. Oh, it is. Alright, well I got engaged by a minion. Oh, I don't have the card that says that when he engages. I don't quite understand this card. I think this card's only useful in multiplayer. Yeah. Okay. My turn. Last Resort and whatever the other one was, the vest, will pay for combat training. So she now attacks for 2, so kill this guy. Because he died, I'll trigger Calculated. Shuffle 2 prep tactical skill cards. I want Escape Plan and Frightening Combat. Put those back in. And because I triggered that, I get to ready. And then I'm going to hit this guy for 2. Ready. 5 cards. Change of plans. Discard change of plans. Shuffle a preparation or tactic card from your discard pile into your deck. Draw 1 card. Okay. Risk and reward. There's a risk and reward one for again. And escape plan. Cool. 1. He attacks. Groot will defend. Oh, I didn't retaliate. I should have retaliated for 2 when he killed Angela. Gotta remember to retaliate. Monster plus. Oh, I think Groot's dead. 4. After this activation, then shuffle this card into the encounter deck. Okay. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Groot dies. Oh my god. Nasty. Alright. But then I retaliate for 1. So, cop that. He attacks me for 1. I'm just going to take it, and then I retaliate for 1. Then we get an encounter card, and it is Overconfidence. Green Goblin attacks you. If there's at least 3 damage was dealt by this activation, this card gains Surge. Okay. So he attacks me. I'm going to defend. He does put Goblin Throw into play. He does 2. He does no damage. And then I retaliate for 1. So no Surge, but I do get a Goblin Thrall. I don't know what this card does. Discard Relentless Convention. Engage X minions. How can I engage them if I'm already engaged with them? I guess I can't, right? Because it must be a multiplayer thing. They must pull the minions across to me. Alright, my turn. Let's put this one out for free. Let's put this one out for free. And Skilled Strike will pay for Lying Wait. I'll use Change of Plans to put Defensive Stance back in my deck and then draw a card. Wait, what the hell? That's just flat out cheating. I want this one. There we go. Because I did that, I get to ready. It's a waste of resources, but it gives me another prep card, so I'll do it. Then I will attack and kill this guy. Who deals 1 damage to me. I'm going to discard risk reward to search the encounter deck for a minion. I get to choose the minion. So I'll choose this guy and then draw a card. And because a minion engaged me, I will get rid of Lying Wait to deal 3 damage to him, which kills him and readies me because it was a prep card. And now that I'm ready, I'm going to thwart for 2. I'm going to get rid of that. Ready. Get 5 cards. Okay. Threat. He still hasn't damaged me. I still haven't triggered his ability because he hasn't damaged me. It's pretty amazing. I spoke too soon. I shouldn't get cocky. I will have to defend. Yeah, there we go. There's his damage. Give the villain 1 additional boost card. Oh my god. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's his threat. And he just hit me for 4. See? As soon as I open my big mouth. But then I retaliate for 1. This guy hits me for 1, and then I retaliate for 1. Shouldn't have opened my big mouth. Side scheme. 1. When defeated, in play order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck. Put each goblin minion they discard this way into play engaged with them. Okay. My turn. See, now I'm in trouble. Now I've got to heal ASAP. So let's put the free card into play. Use halting progress to pay for fighting expertise. Let's look for trouble. Goblin soldier. Then remove 3 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3 from the main scheme. Okay. Which means after you remove all threat from a scheme, discard escape plan. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I triggered a card, I can ready. Okay, I'm now ready. I can I don't know whether to attack and kill this dude or this dude, either way. Or clear this. Oh, I'm just going to clear it. It's scaring me. It's starting to scare me. I'm going to clear this, which means I get to skill investigator and draw a card. This is cleared and it says when defeated, each player must discard 2 cards and put each goblin minion they discarded into play. Nope. Yes. Okay. But I got a free card. What was the card? Red Hood. Can't afford either of these cards. Okay. Can't afford. If this costs 2, I'd be sweet, but it doesn't. I think I need to flip, otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna flip. Ready. He's way too expensive. I keep this one though. Get 5 cards. Ugh. Oracle. Choose. The player shuffles a hero specific card. There's a spelling mistake there. Chose a player. The player shuffles a hero specific card from their discard pile into their deck or draws 1 card. When you would take any amount of damage, discard disengage. Yes. Missing the numbers from the cards. Okay, threat. He schemes 1 + 2. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this triggers. In player order, each player not engaged with a goblin minion must discard 3 cards in KO deck, but the first goblin minion player that engages them. Well, I am engaged with a goblin minion, so that's fine. 1B goes. 2A, when revealed, advance to 2B. Okay. Mutagen Cloud. Starts on 4. The goblin creatures serve green goblins every command. Stop green goblin before his monstrous militia overruns the city. X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, including green goblin, in play. And this is the final stage. Okay, so first things first, wreck 1, 2, 3, and then flip. Okay, so what can we do here? I need to kill some stuff. Well, I'm not getting another minion out, right? I mean, that's just madness. So this is going to pay for this. Oracle is going to pay for disengage. No. Yes. These two are going to pay for halt in progress, which is remove X threat to how many upgrades you control. And I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I only need to remove 4, so that's fine. It's going to go up 3 though. What is this? I don't understand this card. But obviously I can't use it. Discard rules can engage X minions, deal X damage to enemy. It has to be. I'm convinced it's to take minions away from other players. I mean, it's given me an automatic retaliate, so I can't complain really. I can't afford you. I can't ready. I can't trigger anything to ready. I don't have any prep cards to trigger, so I will ready and get 4 cards. Awesome. The Belfry. Increase your ally limit by 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because increase X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, including green goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crazy. Okay, he attacks. I'm going to use disengage to prevent all of that damage. So he attacks for 2 and the villain heals 2. Okay, so I'll prevent that damage, and I retaliate for 1. He hits me for 1, and I retaliate for 1. He hits me for 1. I retaliate for 1 and kill him. And because he died, he deals a point of damage to me. And then he hits me for 1, and then I retaliate for 1. Okay, my turn. I need a healing card. What? I can get rid of this rubbish and put first aid in there or something, or med team or whatever. Okay, all right. This is going to pay for frightening combatant. And then defensive stance and non-lethal are going to pay for... Oh wait, how much defensive stance? Yeah, they're going to pay for Grace. She comes in with a tough status card if you're engaged with a minion, but I'm about to just use it anyway. It eats her up, so she's going to kill this guy, and the tough status card chooses up her consequential, and then Orphan's going to kill this guy. And then Orphan's gonna... Oh, I can't afford to flip. I'm just gonna use Grace to defend. Get 5 cards, so there's 3 from there, and the deck resets. Get another 2. Okay. Threat goes up by 1 because there's only 1 goblin in play. That's Green Goblin himself. He attacks. Grace is going to defend for me. He attacks for 4. And then I retaliate for 2. Cool. Get an encounter card. It is a Goblin Soldier. Cool. My turn. Oh, well, that Goblin Soldier engages me. I'm going to use... Because he engaged me, I'm going to trigger Frightening Combatant. Discard for remove X threat from scheme where X equals that printed hit points up to a maximum of 5, so they're down. I would then get to ready, but that's alright, I didn't get to ready. Okay, so that's done. Now it's my turn. Alright, let's... Let's do... These 2 and Lying Wait will play non-lethal and do 5 points of damage to him. He does a point to me. I'm on 1. What happens when he goes to stage 2? Deal 2 encounter cards. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to hit him. And knock him into stage 2. Deal 2 encounter cards. Oh, I've actually got 3 because I didn't get an encounter card from resetting my deck. So I've got 3 encounter cards. He goes up to 18. Okay. And then I'm done. And then I'm going to flip. Ready, draw 3 cards. Okay. Threat, he schemes for 2 plus 1 is 3. Let me get an encounter card. I got 4 encounter cards. Let's do it. Glider. Obligation. Person of support. Oh, I can exhaust, but that means I won't be able to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Next. When revealed, Green Goblin attacks you. If you're in alter ego form, do not give the villain a boost card. Oh, so I'm dead. Just straight up dead. Oh, there you go. That was a lot. That was a lot to try and go through. But I see you has taken me out. Even without a boost card, he still hits me for 3, and I'm only on 1. So. Okay. I need to make some changes to this deck. There's cards in here that are just of no use to me at all. Like this one. I'm not going to get too... Nah. That one. That one. So what's these ones? Yeah, I'll keep these ones. Okay. Maybe. Nope. Yep. Oracle, I have to keep. Hell no. That card sucks. No. 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 Okay. Yep. 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 No. Yep. Yep. Okay, have to keep these ones. No. Although it is an upgrade. But it's a skill upgrade, so it doesn't mean anything to her. Needs to be tactical preparation. Yep. Oh, nope. Okay. And yes, obviously need to keep these ones. Okay. Let's put these back. Let's reset the villain. Put our obligation back in. Down to 14, and then let's fix her deck up. I've got 9 cards to play with. Well, I was hoping to use... I knew I had a stash of DC cards over here. So I was hoping just to stick with those, just to, you know, maintain theme, but if I haven't got them, I haven't got them, right? So I'm just going to grab them from here. So I've got 9 cards to play with. So straight away, I want Ironheart, and Mockingbird. Miles. Well, that is just a must straight away. Let's get some first aids. She is screwed without them. So how many is that? 5. Got 4 cards to play with. So she's not a spy. Oh, let's get her endurance. Okay. 3 cards to play with. Alright, all of us. All the rest of these are way too expensive. Hello, there's a comment in the chat. Yellow, how's life? Life's alright. Life is alright. Thank you very much for asking. How's yours? A bit confused by this aspect business. Like, what is her actual aspect? What does her thing say? Include upgrades. Okay, so she's got a bunch of upgrades. Oh, let's get... She's obviously aggression. That's what she is. So let's get... let's get... Because the event looking for trouble and stuff. So she must be event aggression. Let's get... Press the advantage. Yeah, let's get press the advantage. Wouldn't mind Clobber, but I might not be able to use them. Okay. So let's just do another press the advantage. And that will do. Shuffle her up. Put her back to 11. Yeah, I think we can do this. Hopefully finish the series of getting flu. I am getting sick of getting sick. Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, I totally get it. Wait. Dr. Relic. Didn't you... We haven't spoken for ages. Didn't you have to like move out of your apartment because it was getting renovated or getting new plumbing or something? How did that go? Are you back in your... Are you like you're back in shelter now? If that was you. It went fine. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm glad. So you're now back under shelter and everything's good? Okay, starts on 2 and when completed effect. Okay, let's do it. 6 cards. All fine theoretically. Tell me what's up, dude. Alright, non-lethal's way too expensive, so that's going to use to get fighting expertise out. And that's going to generate a resource with first aid to give me defensive stance. Let's look for trouble. Discard cards until we get a minion. Problems roll. Okay. And then remove 3 threat from a scheme. Or from the main scheme. Is that 2 gone? And then I'll use Skilled Strike to kill this guy. Ready. 5 cards. Meanwhile, we had elections in Slovakia and half of the country is retarded and... Oh, shouldn't say that word. And went for communist mafia. The president's elections ended up the same. I feel like I want to move out. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad, dude. That is unfortunate. Threat. He attacks. I'll be using defensive stance. He attacks for 4. I prevent. Discard defensive stance, prevent 3 of that damage. So I still take 1. I now don't retaliate because I just used my tactic card. That's unfortunate. This guy then hits me for 1. And I don't retaliate on him either. When revealed, the villain attacks you. That's unfortunate. Now we'll be defending. 2 plus... Put the goblin throne to play with you. So 2 versus 2, nothing happens. Let's put risk and reward into play. Strength will pay for spoiler. And then looking for trouble will pay for lying wait. I'll trigger risk and reward to search for a minion, which will be him. Because I used the prep card, I get to ready. When the minion engages me, lying wait will kill him. And spoiler will hit this guy for 1, and I will hit this guy for 1. Because I made a basic attack, I heal the consequential damage from spoiler. Ready. Watch the new X-Men. Is it any good? Yes. Is it any good? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's very much based on nostalgia, right? So if you watched the original X-Men cartoon, then yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's good. I'll just say it's good. I'm not going to go into a deep dive of critique. 5 cards. Okay, and then threat. Oh, he should have a threat because he damaged me before. His ability should have triggered, so he's actually under 3 threat. He attacks. Spoiler will defend. Shuffle this card into your counter deck. Okay, so hits for 4. Spoiler's well and truly dead. And then this guy will hit me. And then this guy will hit me. And then encounter card is... The villain heals X damage where X is double the villain's stage number. If nothing was healed, he gains Surge. He doesn't heal anything, so he gets Surged into Advance, the villain schemes. 1 plus 1. And then another activation, another boost card. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. My turn. Okay, well, energy will pay for grace. Fighting expertise will pay for disengage. Genius will pay for halting progress, which only does 2, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. 2 for 2, that's awful. It's actually 3 for 2 because I spent a card. Terrible. Grace comes into play with a tough status card, but I'm about to use her to kill stuff anyway, so she'll just lose that card. So she does 2 to this guy. So she loses her tough card. Orphan will knock off this last guy. Ready and get 5 cards. Okay, threat. He attacks. I'll defend. Shuffle back in. So he hits for 4. So I'll trigger disengage, prevent all of that damage, which means I get to ready Orphan. This guy then goes to hit me. Which I'll take. Get an encounter card, and it is another bloody minion. Madness. Alright, my turn. Expertise will put frightening combat into play. Orphan will kill this dude. No. Orphan will use skill strike and kill this dude. And then she'll kill the other dude. So either way they're both dead, but we'll do it that way. This card is just not efficient in any way. So let's get rid of these. Alright, cool. Ready, get 4 cards. Okay, threat. He didn't damage me before, so we didn't get the threat from that time. He attacks now. She'll defend for 2, dead. Get an encounter card, and it is a side scheme. 1-2. When revealed, place additional threat for each goblin minion in play. There is no goblin minion in play, so it gets the 2. Okay, my turn. Got me Slay the Spire on sale for Android. It's a great game, but I seem to suck at it. Can't make it past Act 2. Slay the Spire. I don't even know what it is. Slay the Spire. Oh yeah, it's the deck building dungeon game thing. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's the Android version of the board game. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. Roguelite deck builder. There you go. Okay. Alright. No minions to worry about. Gotta get rid of this side scheme. Well, straight away I'm just going to trigger... Wait, have I got anything that gets rid of side schemes? After you defeat an enemy, shuffle cards... Okay, alright, so I'll just get rid of this. It's annoying me. Then let's put in change of plans and trigger it. Oh, it has to be a prep card. I'll teach you the ability of a prep card. It's not a prep card, it's a tactic card. Okay, alright. Well, I can put that one in after you defeat an enemy, okay? First aid will give me endurance. And I'll keep skilled strike because I can't trigger any of these. Well, I could trigger this and draw a card. Yeah, you know what? I might actually do that anyway. So I'll trigger that. Shuffle a prep or attack card from his card pile into your deck. Draw a card. Disengage. Okay. Shuffle. Draw a card. Okay. We'll use that to put that into play. Oh no, I'll keep this because that can put that into play. Cool. Ready. I'll keep that. Get 4. Okay, this triggers. Advance to B. Oh, does this have a when defeated? Yeah, when completed. Each player non-engaged or goblin minion must discard 3 cards. Put the first goblin minion they discarded this way. So this guy. Cool. Alright, starts on 4. He attacks. Oh, after a minion engages you, remove X threat where X is equal to that minion's printed hit points. Okay, I'll do that. So get rid of all 4, that's handy. And then archery removal for a scheme, discard escape plan, deal 4 damage to an enemy. Done. Sweet. Go. Now he attacks. I will defend. I have to defend. Yep. Still take 2 points of damage. He gets a point of threat on here. He then attacks me for 1. I've got nothing to do about it. Oh, wait, is that a tactic card? Yeah. I retaliate for 1 for you, and I retaliate for 1 for you. You die. When you die, you do a point of damage to me. But I can also trigger this. Defeat an enemy, discard, calculate, shuffle 2 prep into your hands. So it'll be you and shuffle them in, which means I get ready because that was a prep card. And I'm now ready for the next turn because now, oh no, now we're going to encounter cards. I'm ready for the encounter card at least, which is Villain Schemes. That's unfortunate. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. My turn. Okay, fighting expertise will put in the other fighting expertise. And then fighting expertise and counterintelligence will pay for combat training. And then I'll attack with skilled strike for 4. Ready. 4 cards. Okay. Threat, because there's only 1 goblin in play. He attacks. Fend. Put him into play, engage with me. He didn't do any damage, so he doesn't get the threat. And then we get an encounter card. Oh no, this guy hits me, doesn't he? He come in for a boost, so he still gets to hit me. Okay, then we get an encounter card. It's the pumpkin bombs. Comes in with 2 pumpkin bombs. Oh, no it doesn't. What are we doing? Thinking of a different card. I'm thinking of a different pumpkin bombs, which actually does come in counters. Okay, alright. My turn. One, two, three, 4 Mockingbird. He will stun the Green Goblin and put that into play for free. She will thwart for 1. Ready. 5 cards. Okay. Threat gets 2 because there's 2 goblins in play. He goes to attack, but he can't. This guy then attacks, which I will take, and he gets retaliate 1 because of my tactic card. Then we get an encounter card, and it is Hysteria, attached to Green Goblin. When Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him 1 additional boost card for that activation. Wow. Nasty. Okay. These 2 will pay for defensive stance. These 2 Groot and halting progress. We'll pay for Ironheart. Gives me a card. Powering all of us will pay for press the advantage, which will kill this guy. Because I defeated a minion, I can... Oh, wait. Wait. Need to go back into my hand. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is thwart. For 2. Then I'm going to kill that guy. And then use this to shuffle 2 prep cards back into my deck. Where's the one that prevents damage? I'll use this one. How do you defeat an enemy? Discard calculator, shuffle 2 preparation tactic or skill cards and discard pile into your deck. Okay. It was a prep card, so I get to ready. And I'll thwart again. Mockingbird will attack for 1. And Ironheart will thwart for 1. Ready. 5 cards. I deck out, so I get reshuffle and then get an encounter card. Threat. He attacks. He gets 2 of these. And after he attacks, I take 2 indirect damage. So yeah, Ironheart will be defending this. I'm going to do this one, resolve this one first. So it's 2, 3, and put a minion into play. So 3. So Ironheart dies. Don't have any shenanigans. Get an encounter card. Oh no, this guy hits. Oh, after resolving this, discard this and take 2 indirect damage. 1, 2. So Mockingbird dies. This guy then attacks me for 1. Overconfidence. Green Goblin attacks you. Okay, I'm going to defend. He attacks with 2 boost cards. I'm dead. 2, 3. Hits for 3 and I get a minion. I'm going to use defensive stance to prevent that 3, which means I get to ready. And the next one is the Goblin Glider. This is insane. I'm on one. No. This will pay for this. This will pay for this. This will pay for this. Gonna attack for 2. And then flip. Otherwise, I'm in deep, deep trouble. Ready, get 5 cards. One, two, three. Schemes. Gets 2 cards. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Schemed out. Oh, wowza. I want to say I came close, but I did not. He was only on stage 1. I didn't even get him to stage 2. Flipping to alter ego when you're on mutagen cloud is just not the right move. But still, cool. Alright, final thoughts. Let's do it. Let's get the cards out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Alright, so Orphan herself. Art's cool. 212, that's fair. Well, that's perfect for her. Really, that really encapsulates there. Not a fan of her corner picture because it doesn't match any other image in the set. Not a single other picture shows her using that face paint thing. It's, I would have just turned this into it or something. Just doesn't match. Don't like it. Doesn't even really look like her. Looks like the chick from Prey. 2-on-2, perfect. Bat Family Assassin, sweet. The gains retaliate for the number of tactic upgrades you got. Brilliant. Maximum of 3 makes perfect sense. Don't want to go crazy. When there was one point there where I could be doing retaliate 5, and that's obviously just way too much. Retaliate 3 is very strong. So yeah, cool. Very cool. Body reading, after you trigger the ability preparation card, ready. Great. Thematically, perfect. Hit points 11 is probably one too many, maybe 10. But thematically, absolutely amazing. Her deck building thing, yeah, I get it. Okay. It's not my thing. The whole messing around with the deck building sort of thing isn't really my bag. It's my bag, baby. But yeah, it makes perfect sense. But the hero side, almost perfect, except for the pinch. All right, actual cards. I like the way they all interact. This is complicated enough without being super complicated. So it's a Batwoman. I judge everything, all custom content on Batwoman. She's my goat. So it's Batwoman level of complexity without being too complex. Alright? So I was cool with that. That's fine. I just think some of the cards aren't quite as strong as they could be, right? Halting Progress, once I got to end game, was great. Because I had like 5 upgrade cards out, right? But what about when I need it like earlier on? I would personally, for 2, I would have it that it does, at the very least, does 1 just straight off the bat. 2, and it just automatically does 1 plus X. Or have it do 2 for 2, so that it's useful just on its own, and then does more based on what you've got. Kind of like the Batwoman one. So the Batwoman one, for example, is 2 for 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2 for 2, right? So it's, and then does +1 for each how many cards you've got in her contingency deck, which is a maximum of 4, and then depending on what part of the game, it could be down to 1 or whatever. But at the very least, you're still getting your 2 for 2. I just this card is in early game dramatically weak. Just didn't like it at all. Escape Plan was very cool, very Black Widow-y. I'd love to see her using some of Black Widow's cards. That would be cool. Risk and Reward was interesting. So I do like that some of them are 0. It's discard Risk and Reward Cersei card deck. Her minion, I put them into play, and I drew a card, and it tied up really well with the one that does damage. What's the one that? What's the one that does 3 points of damage when they engage you or something? Where's that one? Oh, that was an actual FFG card. Lying Wait. So you pull them in and then do 3 damage to them straight up if you had that combo happening, which I had a few times. So that was pretty cool. And you can also tie it in with this one because the minion engages you, so you tie it in with this one as well. Remove threat. Great. So the combos, which is why I think thematically it works. The combos, once you've got the combos happening, you can do a 2, 3, like an up to 3, sometimes even, you could possibly even do 4. You could bring them in, trigger this one, and then if you have Lie in Wait, you've got a 4-card combo. And it's not that hard to set it up. Lie in Wait only costs 1. So it's that is the coolness factor on that is amazing. When I actually triggered that, because I did do it at least once, I think twice, at least once, where I triggered all 4 cards. I'm pretty sure. At the very least, I triggered up to 3 cards. That was amazing. Loved it. These are ones that just generate the resources. That's fine. Skill prep or tactic. That's sweet. That's very cool. We can't ask for more than that. This interrupt to get rid of all the damage. Sweet. Also like that the picture looks very similar to backflip. Oracle, I'm cold on. I mean, she just does what she does. I didn't really get to use her, so I can't really judge. But I mean, 2 to draw a card is good. Can't complain about that. This one, 3 for 5 damage or 7 if they're not engaged with you. So this one and this one, a maximum. That's not the word I want. That's not the word I want. What's the word I want? I can't remember the word I want, but these ones work better if you're playing multiplayer. 3 for 7 is amazing. 3 for 5 is still pretty good. And Relentless Convention, this card is a dead card unless you're playing multiplayer. The way I read it, anyway. Although, even though I had it out permanently, and so I permanently had a Retaliate 1. So it wasn't the end of the world, and I'm glad there's only 1 copy of it. But these would really shine in multiplayer. And then of course change of plans. Discard change of plans to shuffle that card. Shuffle one of the preparation or tactic cards into your deck and then draw a card. This really is stronger than it looks. At first glance, it's like, whatever. Shuffle in a card. I mean, it's free. Shuffle in a card, draw a card. Okay, cool. That's pretty sweet. But because it's also, you get another card, you can then get another card that can be like a prep card or something, one of the zeros, which you can then trigger. If this card was a preparation card as well, which I think it should be, a preparation card. And if it was, it would be amazing. It'd be the absolutely amazing. Because then it would be. I would actually change it from a tactic card to a prep card. So you could. Excuse me. Bloody hell. Change it from a tactic to a prep card so that you can. So you could spend it, get shuffle a card, draw a card, ready. Which would be the trigger that you would want. Sorry, need a quick drink. Thanks, Dr. Alex said, bless you. Appreciate that. Yeah. So some minor quibbles that I think that we change, and I think because none of the cards have their numbers, I think this is still a work in progress. I don't know if this is even complete. A couple of very minor quibbles I think would really tighten this character up. And I'd love to see her team up with Black Widow. A Black Widow Orphan combo I think would be amazing. But again, the hero card is perfect. Like there's other than the picture. Get rid of the picture, and it would be a perfect card. And yeah, just some tightening up of the mechanics, and just sort of getting these combos out. I just think would be it's just sweet. When I got that combo out, it was just like wow. I took out like 2 minions, took out all the threat. It's just amazing. It was just bang, 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 bang. I still lost, but hey, I had fun. At least I had fun losing. Yeah, good. That's a good set. So, what is it? Stranger Danger? Yep, Stranger Danger. Good hero. Thank you very much. I am done for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Dr. Ralick, thanks for jumping on. I hope you're doing well. You stay safe. It sounds pretty sucky there with the political situation, but I hope you stay safe. By the way, ever tried Unmatched? Is it any fun? I'm not a huge fan of Unmatched. I have tried it. I'm not a huge fan of the versus PvP aspect of it, But they did just recently bring out a solo mode version where you go up against monsters like Mothman and various stuff, and that was quite fun. I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, that was cool. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, stay safe, Dr. Alec. I hope you're doing good. For everybody else, thank you very much for watching. As always, look after yourself and the people that you love. And if you could like the video, that would be very much appreciated. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will, as per the new standards, I guess you call it, the new format, I will post a link to Stranger Danger's stuff, Google Drive and TTS, if they've got them. I actually don't even know if they've got them. I'll have to check. But if they've got links, I will put them on there. But again, Stranger Danger, Orphan, check it out. I really like it. A couple little tweaks would be perfect hero. Thanks for watching. Take care. Dr. Alec, look after yourself, man. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.